What is up, guys? FP Storms here, and FPS Storms here today, and welcome back to the GeoNet. And I am bringing you episode 2 of Rising VGC, and these 3 matches that I have for you are amazing. This one right here, you can't see it, but I won the battle. The guy had forfeit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this match. It went well. Did some predicting because I knew exactly what he was gonna do. So yeah. So going into match number 1, let's see what happens. Okay, so sends out Kangaskhan and Amoonguss, and I send out my Gyarados and Talent Gardevoir. Okay, so I know Amoonguss is gonna protect. But anyway, I go for a taunt on Amoonguss, and if for the Kangaskhan's fake out, I go ahead and go for Focus Blast because it's gonna hit anything really hard on his side. So I switch out in Talonflame, predicting the Bullet Punch because I didn't want to get hit. I still go for a taunt on the Amoonguss because I really didn't know. I know who's about to switch out here, and most likely into his Rotom Wash. So I Mega Evolve and then go for an Earthquake as my Mold Breaker activates and it hits the Rotom Wash. I switch over into an Amoonguss as the Scizor switches out into Kangaskhan because it didn't want to go down. I use Earthquake and it hits Kangaskhan and kills the Rotom. I protected my Gyarados because I knew Kangaskhan was going to fake out my Gyarados, but it actually goes for a Sucker Punch. So I go for a Spore on the Kangaskhan and get it put to sleep. This is where he forfeits, but as you can see, very short, 6 turns, but I predicted what he was about to do, and I've never done that. Okay, so match number 2. Here, I send out my Talonflame and my Gardevoir as he sends out his Dragonite and his Mamoswine. I didn't know the Dragonite was going to go for extreme speed, but I went ahead and just Brave Birded the Mamoswine. Kill off, my Talonflame died, but Rock Slide, I go ahead and Moonblast the Dragonite because I didn't know if it would die, but it died. So I switch out Gardevoir because he has a lot of, not Gardevoir, Gyarados, because it has a lot of physical attacks, and Intimidate just wrecks. So I switch out Gardevoir into Rotom Wash because I knew this Tyranitar was about to Earthquake, and I didn't want anything to get hurt. So I protect on my Gyarados as and Will-O-Wisp the Azumarill that comes out. Tyranitar uses Rock Slide, and Rotom Wash is about to go down, and then the Azumarill burns the Azumarill play roughs the Rotom Wash. I go for a Will-O-Wisp on the Tyranitar, and I think I go for an Earthquake to hit both the Azumarill and Tyranitar, because I know Earthquake is actually decent, because I want to hit both of these Pokemon at the same time. Tyranitar is going down. I send in Gardevoir, and so I Mega Evolve, and I think I protect here as I Moonblast the Azumarill just to kill it. I wanted to see if it might have lived, but I know Choice Specs Moonblast from Gardevoir is going to kill the opposing. Oh man, the opposing Azumarill. So as I kill the Azumarill, the Sandstorm had buffeted both me and my Gardevoir, and Tyranitar died from the burn. So yeah, this was also a good match. And then going into match number 3, little rain battle. Let's go for an instant replay. So opponent sends out Gyarados and a Talonflame. I send out my Gardevoir and Rotom Talonflame. So I go for a Moon. I don't know what I go for. I forgot. So I go for a Brave Bird on the Talonflame just to knock it out. And I think and then I go for a Moonblast. I go for a Moonblast on the Gyarados. This is where I get a 3-2 lead. So I send out a Amoonguss and sends out his Politoed and his Mawile. The Mawile is a threat. I knew it was going to go for a Second Punch, so I switch out into Lucario, and I Spore the Politoed because I thought he was going to use Ice Beam, which is, I don't know why, I don't know. But I got the Politoed to sleep. I go ahead and Mega Evolve and Nasty Plot as I Spore the Mawile as it hits me with a Play Rough, and I live. So both Pokemon are asleep. I now have +2. I go for an Aura Sphere just to kill them all a while because I knew that thing was a threat. It would have knocked me out in its next hit. And I go for a Giga Drain on the Politoed. Oh yeah, and he didn't know what to do. I only have one Pokemon left, so just went AFK, and I won that match like that. Oh man. So, I hope you guys like that. It's gonna be different, as you can see. I have the screen set up different to where you don't see my tabs and the turn 5 and such. You don't see that. I just have it where it's capturing the actual match. I think you'll see above you get like the feet and such of the little the player sprites. So yeah, I will get better at this commentating thing. But yeah, the feet. I hope that's not too much of a problem where you see these random legs just hanging over the side. But yeah, FPS Storms, and I would love you guys to like, comment, and maybe subscribe to the world of the Geonets. Yeah, this is FPS Storms. Like I've said 3 times already, I am signing out.